Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So it's Friday night here in New York City, and we are at the end of a long work day, and it's a blizzard here, and
Yes.
it's cold, and everyone is struggling to step back into work after the new year.
12 inches of snow, guys.
Yeah. But we thought we would take a moment for our friends on the West Coast, especially, who are trying to figure out the pieces of what comes next. Here we are in 2018. We're trying to figure out, how do we not repeat the same mistakes from 2017? How do we put a plan in place and make this the year where we get where we want to be? And so our answer for that, for all of the artists from all over the world that reach out to us, is it is all about us coming together with the Makeup Show Forum. Artist, the Makeup Show Forum is our answer to bringing you real, well-rounded information that speaks to the whole artist.
Yeah, I mean, thank you to all of you who've been reaching out and asking questions. And these questions have been so great because it really helped James and I realize that the forum is really, really, really necessary. This program is a program that we've been working on for over a year, just really trying to pull together all of the pieces that we know that you guys have been asking for, the things that you really need to take things to the next level. Artistry looks completely different these days. The industry has completely changed. We've heard your responses to that, and the forum is the answer. We really took the time, day by day, hour by hour, educator by educator, to make sure this is not the kind of information that you get from a traditional show. There's lots of information out there. There's so many classes. This is very special. It's very different. It's people that you may have heard before, but hearing things in a very different way. And also introducing people that have never really been involved in a makeup kind of show environment, makeup class environment.
We really wanted to surround ourselves with experts. We really wanted to bring in the people who are doing it and the people who have done it. And we really wanted to bring in people who are inspiring in who they are, not only in their work life, but in their whole self. Yeah. And what we've done is construct a program that is unlike anything you've ever seen. It is an extension of the makeup shop, which is open to all people. And we really wanted to take that idea of community, of inspiration, and give people access to ideas, access to influencers, access to artists and entrepreneurs who can give you real advice that helps you be where you want to be. The first day, I'm going to talk about day one.
Just do it.
Kicks off with the elements of art.
Yes.
You know, when Danessa says that we spent a year developing this, it was really us sitting down with Shelley and looking at what artists are asking us and saying, how can we do something that hasn't been done? So we're taking on the first day an idea like color and line and texture and form and all of those elements of art, and we are bringing them to you in a very different way. We're bringing in companies like Pantone to talk to you about the business of color. As a makeup artist, how do you understand trend? How do you bring it to the next level? How do you bring it into your artistry, your design, and then to your client? We're looking at the psychology of color. We're going to be working with companies who do trend forecasting, who understand what color means in all that it is. We're bringing in people to talk about the energy of color, and then we're breaking it down. Muse Beauty, we're bringing in Sheila McKenna from Ket, we're bringing in Alphonse, we're bringing in Viziar to really help you understand color theory and how it relates to your work in correction, in design, and in application. We are looking at things like creating your own makeup brand, creating your own lipstick. We want you to get down and dirty and hands-on so that color, that line, that texture, that form, that shape becomes something that is so easy for you to understand that you integrate it into every makeup design and application.
What I love so much about day one, and I know that we've heard this so much, that people understand like the mechanics of makeup, but they don't understand how to be creative. Like, they don't even know where to begin the thought process. And they're like, oh, you're so lucky you're creative. Like, creativity is something that we all can embrace. With a better understanding of color and how it works, it's really going to take your artistry to the next level. How you think about makeup to the next level. How do you think about your business of makeup as it relates to doing editorials? Like, it's really going to expand your mind in all areas of your business. It's going to be a really powerful day.
And if you are someone who's trying to figure out how to make money doing this, how are you supporting your family, how are you getting your career where you want it to be, you've got to find the information and become the expert that is separate. that is different from every other artist working in your market. And what we want to do here is really empower you to be the person and the artist and the business person that you want to be.
Now, we should tell them
Day 2.
that, well, for the whole forum, just know it's nothing like you've ever experienced before. Don't hear the words color theory and think we're going to bring you through it in a very traditional way, because it's nothing like that at all. This is going to be immersion on a level you've never experienced. I don't care what course you've been to, it's never been like this. I promise you.
And I think the intimate sessions and the intimate environment also really is set up so that you can learn the way you learn. Most makeup artists are not traditional learners.
Yeah.
And I think so many people will come to me and say, I cannot sit in a seminar style class and pay thousands of dollars to watch someone just do a makeup. This is you getting in. This is you touching and trying and taking your own ideas and your own needs and your own questions and bringing them all to the table. Because when you leave this program, we want you to be stronger and smarter and more sure of your artistry and yourself than you were before you stepped into it.
And on every topic, you're going to experience it from the inside out. So I know that sounds a little crazy, but it'll change you. It'll change you as a person, and of course, it's going to change you as an artist.
Day 2, we're going to look at camera. The camera is such an essential part of what we do as makeup artists. If you want to be a hairstylist, a makeup artist, a photographer, this is a day that delivers.
Okay, do you see my face? I'm so excited about day 2. So, day 2 is all about light. It's all about experiencing light from a perspective of a makeup artist and also as a photographer. From in front of the camera, behind the camera, new ways to think about light and how to integrate the knowledge of light into your artistry. Also on day 2, we're going to, for those of you, and there's been so many of you who have mentioned that you want to start photography, you want to get your feet wet, you want to learn how to really work the camera on your sets, you want to be able to shoot your own work. Day 2 is for you. For those of you who really want to embrace the idea of photography, we've got it from soup to nuts. And the most exciting part is that the person who's going to be delivering this information for you, you're going to get 2 perspectives from working artists who are doing photography. So you have people like myself, people like Jordan Liberty, people like Rocky Cozzetti. We're all going to be talking about these things. But we wanted to make sure you heard from people who were outside of our industry a little bit, outside of the norm of the people that you already hear from. We also wanted to make sure that you guys are learning this from somebody who's been doing this for decades. And when I say decades, I mean for decades and in every aspect of the beauty industry, not just here in the US, but around the globe. For every top magazine, every celebrity that you can name, this person has touched. We are so excited to announce that day 2, we have the one and only Matthew Jordan Smith joining us to teach on that day. And I mean intimately, in your face, holding your hand, walking you through, sharing his experiences. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now, I have to tell you, if you wanted to train alone with Matthew Jordan Smith, it's going to take a lot of ducats, a lot of money to do that. But we're so honored that he agreed to come because he really believes in what we're trying to do. He really believes in the program as a whole. He, as an individual, I mean, I had the opportunity to spend a day with this gentleman, and I have to tell you, my eyes were completely opened. My artistry changed as a result of the information that he shared with me. And he's going to be there to share this with you too. Now, to take an online course with Matthew Jordan Smith, you will have to pay over $1,000. You guys, he's going to be there with you intimately, hands-on, for a whole day. A whole day. curating this program very specifically for the people who are in the room. So this is literally the opportunity of a lifetime. And seriously, I can't wait. I'm not sleeping till March. So when you see the bags, you'll know why, because I'm really just overjoyed and overwhelmed. I'm so honored that he's going to join us. This is seriously, he's coming all the way from Japan to be with us in San Francisco. So if that says anything about his commitment to you and your artistry, I mean, I don't know what else I can possibly say.
And I think what people come to me all the time, and they've got so many questions about photography, because photography isn't just what we're doing to get paid on a job. It's how you choose what goes in your portfolio and on your website. It's understanding what images you're putting up on social media to promote yourself. It's understanding how to prepare your client if you're in daylight, if you're in studio, if you're working in available light, if you're working with a moving camera versus flash photography. We are going to cover all of that. You are going to understand what it is to create a photograph. You are going to understand what it is to compose a photograph, and you're going to understand how to choose the best photos to represent and market yourself. And this is really what makeup artists don't know. If you don't know how to create an editorial, if you don't know how to make your bridal client look their best in the photographs that are happening by amateurs that are attending the party, you're not doing your job. And we want to help you guys figure out all of the new cameras, all of the new technologies, and master lighting, which allows you to be a better artist across the board.
Even if you don't want to touch a camera, like, he's going to walk you through how your makeup is affected by the different types of lighting. And I think that's something we all need to know. Definitely. So it's an experience that many artists don't get, especially if you're a new artist. Like, you kind of learn on the job. And we're kind of wanting to take all of that out of it and really get you up to speed. It's like a master's program in this. So when you go to work, you're like super prepared.
Your portfolio is the piece that people see. Your portfolio, your website, they speak for you when someone can have a conversation.
Yeah.
And we want you to be able to create and choose images that land you the job. This is something we're so passionate about because we understand there are more makeup artists coming into this field than ever before, and we're all coming in different ways. That's why we're bringing in artists, we're bringing in influencers, we're bringing in brand and business owners who are all approaching the same topic in different ways to help you break it down and find the answers that pertain to you, in your market, in your career, in what you love about makeup. And day 3 continues that message. Day 3 is me, myself, and us. It is all about understanding who you are, how to brand yourself, how to build a small business as a makeup artist, as a hairstylist, as an esthetician, and how to go out into your community and let people know who you are and what you do, and keep giving back and developing yourself in a way that is authentic and inspiring and is so relatable that every person who sees your portfolio or your personality wants to hire you to do the job. We've been in this industry for decades, and I think that we are both very involved in makeup every day in different ways all over the world, and we felt like with this we wanted to bring in people who have maybe struggled. People who are saying, I don't know how to separate myself from the pack. People who are saying, I don't know who I am as an artist, what my style is, what my voice is. I don't know how to get to the next step. I don't know how to go from cosmetology school to getting an agent. I don't know what I need to do to become part of this bigger community. And we will be exploring it with people who hire makeup artists, people who give advice to makeup artists. We're looking at agents, we're looking at editors, we're looking at photographers, we're looking at some of the biggest names in the business that have made a name for themselves as artists. And we're going to be announcing in the next few weeks the program as it develops. Tease you a little bit. We're going to tease you because social media means that we have to come up with new things to tease you with every week or else you stop watching. So we're going to be releasing some names over the next few days. Danessa and I are going to be each doing individual live videos and some other videos, but I can tell you some of the names that I'm very excited about. We have Elijah Stewart and Yvonne the Artist with us. They are going to be bringing in some new programs that no one has ever seen before. These are two women who I love so dearly because they elevate everything that this industry is. They're going to be taking you through new ways of looking at your work and new ways of working. And I find that to be so exciting because when I see an artist like Yvonne or like Elijah who's pushing every day to become a better artist, who's learning every day, who's giving every day, who's inspiring every day. I want them standing next to Danessa and I and Shelley at this program.
For those of you, like in a nutshell, the forum is about getting you energized, and the forum is about giving you clarity. When you finish those sessions, you are going to be so clear on how to move forward, and that's really our intention. This is about getting you immersed, action-oriented, and clear, energized and excited about what you do every day. So we're really excited. For all of you who've registered so far, kudos to you because you've grabbed your seat, because like we mentioned, there's not a lot of seats. This is something that we wanted to keep really intimate and really special. So congratulations for those of you who grabbed your seat. We're really excited to see you guys there.
This is an intimate program in a new setting for us in San Francisco. This is a kickoff to our new The Makeup Shop, which gives you access to so many of the brands and discounts that you love. This is 3 days of networking events. This is 3 days of breakfast, lunch, dinners with the people in the industry that are doing it. This is access. This is availability. This is empowerment. This is artistry. These are all of the pieces that so many of you reach out to us and say, I do not know what to do next. Or all of those people who message us daily to look at their portfolio or offer them a piece of advice. This is your chance to be active in it. You cannot wait any longer. You cannot sit back. It is 2018. It is an industry that is growing every year, and we see the impact that makeup has. We see the impact that social media has. And if you are sitting back and complaining about the changes instead of taking charge, if you're not taking up the challenge of getting where you want to be, then this isn't the program for you. This is a program that is for people that really want to answer those questions that burn in their brain when they're laying in bed at night. This is a program for people who are saying, I have given everything to be in this industry, and I need to know what I have to do to become a master makeup artist. This is for people who are saying, I need answers to make myself the business that I want to be.
So we have a question. How do people register and information about pricing?
So all of the information is available online. It's the Makeup Show Forum, okay? TheMakeupShowForum.com. So you can go on. It outlines each day very clearly. Pricing, strategies, everything is there. Payment plans. Right. So there is an early bird special. So some of you can still get in for that early bird pricing, which would be fantastic. And I know there's going to be a rush because every time we say early bird, all the early birds rise to the occasion. But yeah, it is affordable. And if you think about the value of what you're getting, it's like a no-brainer.
This is also a program where you can pick and choose. If you don't have the availability or the finances to take a 3-day program, you can come for 1 day. You can come and say, okay, I understand color, but I really need to know camera and lighting, or I really need those pieces of networking to understand what editors are looking for, what agents are looking for, what the union is looking for. You can customize this to fit your own career and your own needs. The other thing that we're going to help people do, because this is in San Francisco and it's a very exciting hotel, we've got great deals at the hotel, but a lot of people are saying, can I share a room? Can I come in? I want to be there for the entire program. Yes. And we have people in our office that can help you figure out those pieces so that you can put a program in place that's customized to your own needs. I think makeup artists are so individual that you want to be sure that you're doing that.
Absolutely.
Is there any payment plans?
Absolutely, yes. There are payment plans. You can ask for gifts. If your birthday's coming up, just send everybody to the website. It's super easy and easy for you guys to do the payment
Do you need
plan.
to have any certificate or to have anything in order to attend this program?
No, not at all. What's exciting about this, let's just imagine that you're somebody who's just thinking about really delving into the world of makeup. You're going to get the finest introduction that you could ever imagine to this industry and have all the tools necessary to propel yourself forward and have clarity into what areas of makeup you want to get into. If you're somebody who's been doing makeup for a while, this is really about elevation. You know, there's a space for everyone. You may be a photographer that needs to get a better understanding of makeup, you know, so that you can create better set environments or just even understand how to direct the makeup artists that are on set with you. you're a makeup artist and you may want to shift careers, this is something for you. It's really customized so that it's about elevation, it's about forward movement, it's about creation, it's about, decision making, like what direction you want to go. It's really a place for everyone on all levels.
I think one of the big pieces for me is that the makeup show has always been a pro-only event. And every year people reach out and they say, I would love to be a makeup artist, but they don't have any of the credentials that allow them to come into the makeup show. And the makeup shop does allow consumers or cosmetology students or other people that are looking to break into the business to get in. But we thought, what can we do for these people that have a taste, that have a hunger, that want to know enough about the industry to see how to get to the next level? And so this is really designed for those people that want to put a foot in, those people that want to get to the next level. This is very individual. This is really intimate, and we are going to help you, whether you've been in cosmetology school and you need to know more about makeup, or whether you are a salon owner who's thinking about bringing makeup into the next level, or you're a photographer who wants to access some of those beauty clients that are so predominant in San Francisco.
Is it good for artists from outside of the U.S.?
Oh, well, I just have to tell you that we may have more international guests than people here in the U.S. because they immediately started to take advantage of it. So, absolutely.
The makeup show always has a very international clientele. If you've ever taken a class at the makeup show, in a room full of 25 artists, we might have 18 to 20 that are from other places. And so we really right now are helping artists. So far, we've had interest from all over South and Central America. We've had interest as far away as Australia, Russia, Israel,
France,
this is a very
Australia,
international program. And for those of you that might struggle with English as a second language, I am looking into ways that we can make it easier for you because we know this is an international business.
Awesome. So it's Friday night. So hopefully you guys have a glass of wine or somebody to snug up to. Maybe it's Netflix and chill.
Maybe it's Netflix and chill.
Who knows? But we just wanted to make sure that we touch base with you guys because January is all about that rediscovering, planning, and we wanted to make sure that for those of you who the forum is right for, you can make this a part of your process.
Feel free to reach out. Janessa and I are available, or you can always email info@themakeupshow.com and we will get you set up and answered any questions that you have. This program is for you. This is something that we know needs to happen in this business, and we hope that you will be there with us at the Makeup Show Forum, iArtist in San Francisco.
See you guys.
Thank you guys.